Hey guys, this is Arkel here, and I'm finally back with a video. Oh, it's been a little while. Again, I sound like I'm just recording a video for my drawing channel, my goodness. But yes, it has been a little while since I made a video, and not because there hasn't been things to update on, there definitely has been, but just some things have gotten in the way, some random life stuff. And also I've had to adjust to wearing glasses for the last week or so, which really sucks. I went to the eye doctor recently because I've been having eye problems, and unfortunately I have to wear glasses for the rest of my life, which is great. I've never worn glasses a day in my life before, so it has been quite the adjustment. But anyway, that's beside the point. I have quite a few updates for you guys, some of which you guys might already know about, some of you. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. There's quite a few things that I want to go and talk about, so it'll probably be a little bit of a longer video. Again, I'm sorry. But yes, anyway, the first thing that you can probably go ahead and notice, actually there's both things that you can notice in this video, but yes, the first thing I'll go ahead and mention is that River, my Soomtrond, who is over here, River, my Soomtrond, he got a new face-up, and I was thinking about it the other day, and he literally has not had a new face-up ever since I got him, and that's been like a year. So he has been desperately needing a new face-up, if only for like skill level wise. His old one is kind of, you know, back then I had done like 4 or 5 face-ups, so skill wise he definitely needed a new one. And also I've kind of come to terms with the fact that most of my dolls wear really casual clothes, and that's because it's really difficult to find sort of fantasy-inspired clothes, and especially because my characters, like, they don't fit the generic form of fantasy clothes, if that makes sense. So I'd either have to make them myself, which I suck at sewing, or I'd have to try to find them, and they'd be really expensive and pretty much impossible to find. And if you don't know River, he's supposed to be have like an Egyptian theme, an ancient Egyptian theme. He's Egyptian. So finding things with that theme is really difficult, which is why he wears just casual clothes all the time. Eventually I want to make him more stuff with that theme, but I'm not very good at making doll clothes and things like that, but someday. But I wanted to make his face-up sort of more casual and modern, I guess, just to sort of reflect the kind of clothes and stuff that he wears, because his previous face-up was much more reflective of like his Egyptian makeup thing. You know what I'm talking about. Hopefully. But yeah, this is casual River without all of his Egyptian makeup thing, so anyway, but that is River, and he looks really cute. He still needs some new eyes. Oh, but his new face-up, you can actually see his eyebrows now. Isn't that great? He was like the eyebrowless wonder. He had eyebrows, you just could never see them because his wig always covered it, but now he has visible eyebrows. Yay. You're not the eyebrowless freak anymore. Anyway, but yes, that is River. My other update, which you can go ahead and see right next to him. Hopefully the video isn't too bright. It kind of looks bright on my camera, but I don't know how YouTube will interpret the light. YouTube always messes up the lighting in my videos. But hopefully you can see it. If not, then I will link you to a place where you can shortly. I will talk about that. But yes, I got my little Azone doll. I mentioned that I was getting an Azone. Oops, I don't want to knock over my camera. I mentioned that I was getting a Azone doll. I finally caved in my last video. And this is my little Azone. You can't really see it too well, but it doesn't really have any clothes or anything like that. I have ordered a few clothes for it, but they haven't arrived yet, so I was going to actually wait to show you guys until then, but I just couldn't, so yeah, so it's just sitting there looking all cute. But I did a face-up for it, and it looks really grumpy, and it has like bright green eyes, and I don't know if you can tell in the video because it's kind of changes the colors around, but its hair is actually like a dark purple. Like River's hair is lavender, but my little Azone's hair is like a dark, like royal purple, but it looks blue on the camera, so if it looks blue, it's not. It's like a dark royal purple. But I did a face-up for it, and I made it a little wig, which isn't all that great, but you know, I didn't really have a super like clear idea of what I wanted to do for it. I just sort of wanted to just sort of like have fun and just whatever came to me. And if you guys don't know me very well, then I just want to go ahead and say that I absolutely love blunt cut hair. It's like my favorite thing ever. I freaking love it. So I had to give, especially like shorter, sort of bob length, I absolutely love. So I absolutely just had to take the opportunity to give it blunt cut bobbed hair, because that's me. That's like my always go-to thing. Like, if I'm just goofing off randomly, I'm like, yes, okay, give it like angry eyes and blunt cut hair. Perfect, yes, this is a go. But anyway, yes, I did a little face up for it, and I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to spend too much time on it, but let me just say that I am so super glad I actually decided to go ahead and like take the plunge into getting an Azone doll, and it has been a really great experience, like doing face-ups on them, because like the learning curve isn't so steep. Like, it was a really natural experience for me to sort of like do an anime face-up, because that's the way that I draw and that's what I'm used to, that's what I am accustomed to. And so there was like, it was just second nature to like do that kind of thing for me. There was no like studying or whatever. I just, you know, it's something that I just know how to do. So like riding a bike, you know, you never really forget. It's one of those things that just felt really natural. Whereas doing face-ups on resin dolls has been quite the struggle, quite a learning curve, but I absolutely love painting the little Azone dolls, and that's really not the best face-up ever, but I just wanted to do a little test face-up, and I actually liked it a lot, so I'm keeping it for now, but you probably can't see it too well in this video. But that leads me to my next update, which is a pretty big update, I think. I finally made a Flickr. After all this time, I've been in the hobby for like, oh my god, like two years now. Oh my god, it's crazy thinking about it, but yes, I finally made a Flickr. I'm really not that great at taking photos, and my camera's not very good, and I'm just not good at taking photos, so I've been really putting it off for a long time, but Flickr is a place that I really enjoy. For the BJD hobby, I'm always looking at new pictures on Flickr of people's ball-jointed dolls and just admiring them so much, since I really enjoy people's creativity with this hobby. And I just dropped my... Okay, well... Anyway, but yeah, I really enjoy Flickr, and I wanted to make one for a while. I just didn't want to make one if I didn't have any photos, because, you know, that's kind of silly. But hopefully that will encourage me to take more photos and try to like learn a bit more about photography, although I don't have a huge interest in it, to be quite honest, but you know, hopefully, you know, I'll get better at it as time goes on, and maybe I'll enjoy it more as well. But I really, yeah, anyway. I made a Flickr, and I do have some pictures on there, just some of the pictures that I've taken in the past of my dolls that I really like, and then some newer ones that I've taken pretty recently. They're all pretty recent, within the last month or so, but yeah, some that are more recent. And I do have a few pictures of my little Azone doll, who, by the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but its name is Grimly. That's its name that I've decided on, which I think is a really cute name. I don't know what gender I want it to be yet, which is why I keep referring to it as it, although that may seem demeaning to some people, but it's just the only sort of pronoun-ish thing that I can use that won't confuse me, or that people will understand. So yes, for now it is it, until I decide what gender I want it to be, or if I want to give it a gender at all. Again, if you guys don't know me, then you probably don't know, but I really don't like genderizing my dolls or my characters. My characters more so than my dolls. I really don't like genderizing them if I don't have to, but of course it's important for story elements and things like that. But in a perfect world, all my characters would have no gender and people would not judge them for it. But anyway, yeah, so I don't really know what gender it is yet, but its name is Grimly, and I wanted sort of like a spookier name for it. It's a little spooky. I want it to have a sort of like spooky, like, kind of edge I don't know how to explain it, but yes. Oh, and flower crown, because I have a million of them laying around. But that one's not proportionate to it, but I just stuck it on its head for now. But anyway, rambles. But yes, I have a Flickr. I will go ahead and link that to you in the description. And hopefully I will post more stuff on there. I've been trying to follow the people that I know on YouTube, like, progressively, but I don't know all of your guys' Flickr, and I'm not very good at, like, searching for things all the time. But if you guys do have one, then just let me know, because usually there's a link on your YouTube page, so just be like, hey, I have a Flickr, and I'll go check out your YouTube page and follow you there. But yeah, I did find a few of you guys. But yeah, anyway, I said, oh yeah, I have a few clothes for my Azone doll. I'm really tired, so sorry if I'm rambling more than usual, but I do have a few clothes for my little Azone doll that should be coming in the mail sometime soon. I'm not exactly sure when, hopefully like in a week or so. I really want this particular Azone of mine to wear mostly like darker clothes, especially lots of purples, green, and black. Sort of the colors that I want, like sort of like spookier sort of colors is what I want for it. So it's hard to find clothes like that though, especially ones that aren't like super girly. It's been a struggle, but you know, that's every doll that I've ever owned is always a struggle to find clothes for. Why do I do this? In a perfect world, I should just have a bunch of Lolita dolls and everything would work out fine. But yeah, I guess there's just a few little other updates, just kind of random, not really anything super important, but just other things that I've noticed in the hobby that I think I have opinions and stuff on. Zoom recently did a post-MD lottery for their monthly dolls, their ones that they still have laying around and they want to get rid of. Unfortunately, I couldn't enter that because I have no money, but I was really, really sad because they had two dolls that I really, really wanted. One of which was Zoom Sammy, or Picro, their little axolotls. I freaking love those dolls. They're one of my favorite Zoom dolls ever. One of my favorite USDs ever in the history of forever. And I've been wanting one for so long, oh my god. It's been on my wish list forever. And I was really, really bummed when I couldn't get them the first time. But unfortunately, I couldn't get them again because I don't have any money. But yeah, I was really sad about that. What else? Yeah, I was sad about that, and I'm just like rambling nonsense. The other thing that I have noticed that I think is really, really cool and I'm really excited for is that Lutz is going to release their Model Delph Girls soon. And that I'm really excited about, just for the bodies, really. I've been really wanting a mature girl body for one of the characters that I want to shell as a doll someday, which is actually River's wife. Her name is Trinket, girlfriend, wife, whatever. I want her to be a bit more mature, because she's supposed to be canonly a bit more mature and older than him. So I've been wanting to find a body for her that would be appropriate for that. And she's rather busty too, so all those things. Hopefully, since the Model Delph boy bodies are much more mature, hopefully the girls will be as well. I'm hoping. They haven't posted pictures of them yet, but I'm really, really, really crossing my fingers that those will work out, because I'd really love to get that particular, like, maturity scale thing of body for her, hopefully. So hopefully that works out. I can't wait till they post pictures of that. But yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Last thing, the Fairyland waiting room, I just wanted to say, has been moving around more recently, which is really good. I think some DDE orders from like April, something like that, I don't know. Anyway, orders have been moving a lot. Direct orders in like March are getting shipped now, which is really, really cool. DDE, of course, is still behind a little bit, but with any luck, hopefully I should see my minifee Luca sometime like beginning of October, maybe. That will be really great, or like the end of September would be nice too. That'd be amazing. But hopefully around that time I will see my minifee Luca, which I'm really pumped about. I'm getting more excited progressively as the wait gets shorter, I guess. Of course I've been really excited, but I'm just like, don't get too excited, stop. But I actually do want to make a video showing you guys all the clothes that I have for my mini Feluca as well, since I've gotten quite a few of them. And some of them I showed you, but some of them I haven't, so I think I might make a video of that next. Yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it. This video is really nonsensical, I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired and stuff. Hopefully you guys can't tell too much in my voice, but you probably can. But yeah, I just want to make a video and update on things. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, again, I'll link my Flickr, my new Flickr, down in the description below. And if you guys have a Flickr, just tell me and link it if it's not linked on your YouTube channel, so I can go ahead and follow you guys there and look at all your pretty dollies. Oh! But yeah. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. My voice is getting higher.